It's as normal gets in Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam's largest city. Cars and pedestrians and millions of scooters crisscrossing each other during rush hour traffic. There's little sign, if any, of the anti-Chinese protests that erupted here last week. Demonstrators protested over the placement of a Chinese oil rig more than 150 miles off Vietnam's coast, near a group of islands administered by China but also claimed by Vietnam.
The streets of Ho Chi Minh were one of the sites of anti-China protests last week. The Vietnamese government has since clamped down on these protests. As you can see, security isn't even tight anymore. But outside major cities like this, the country is very much still reeling from last week's riots.
Metallurgical Corporation of China, a state-owned engineering company, reported 2 more deaths at a construction project, bringing the confirmed death toll from the rioting to 4. Some factories that were ransacked and then torched remain closed. Thousands of Chinese workers were evacuated and returned to China. Vietnam's Prime Minister Nguyen Thanh Dung, in Manila for a state visit and the World Economic Forum, has ordered local governments to assist and provide compensation to companies that were affected by the unrest. But while clearly seeking to restore investor confidence, Dung hasn't toned down the rhetoric and is now seeking a partnership with neighboring Philippines on maritime issues. China maintains it has the right to drill in waters that it considers Chinese territory. In a speech on Wednesday, Chinese President Xi Jinping warned against forming military alliances as destabilizing relics of an outdated Cold War mentality.
We have a united voice. Asia has to win for itself a century that belongs to itself. We must stand united, cooperate, and work hard together. Asian countries should have the ability to resolve Asian issues and achieve security in Asia through increased cooperation.
While the relationship between Vietnam and China is currently a bit shaky, political analysts here believe Asia's policymakers won't let the current conflict escalate to the point where it undermines trade. Barnaby Low, CCTV, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam.